Hello and welcome everyone in a second episode of the devlog. It's kind of surprising that there is another devlog because I already recorded the video of the tutorial and this dropped. So I was like, okay, so which one first? So I guess I will bring you the news first and then the gameplay of the video because I mean I just did the tutorial and it was hella difficult. So yeah, there is a lot to learn I guess with this game. So let's hop into it and see. As you can see, this devlog shows the changes for the leveling system. I still don't know what's up. Like I just got like one level there and like get familiar with some things. I still don't know about like the leveling system of the skills and such. So yeah, there's still a lot of things that I don't know. So let's see what this covers. So in the next update, the City of Gold update, there will be changes to the leveling system. First, they're covering the attributes, and from the feedback and from the notice, they saw that many players are spending mostly into like one stat, so they're rarely spreading the attributes. And then there's like the secondary ones, which some of them are like using because they are like one or two are like build defining, and like some primary attributes are very way too important for certain archetypes. So that's what they observe from the feedback and from the community and such. So they are deciding that the cap will be 30 points for all attributes. I don't know what is the cap before the patch, so because I haven't got there, but I guess it's more than 30 because now they're limiting it to 30, so that's okay. Each attribute governs only 2 secondary like stats, so I don't know if it had like 3 or more, so I can't comment on it, but that's a change. Now you will only get 1 stat point upon leveling, so from what I noticed in the tutorial you get 2 points, so I guess they are limiting it to like 1 point per level, so you will spend less. However, there will be much more noticeable basically, so there will be just 1 but it will be stronger I guess in that regard. And there are certain thresholds, and you will get like bonus stats. Each attribute has 4 thresholds and it's like 15, 20, 25 and 30 points, so you will get like some bonus stats I guess. And a lot of players were focusing onto perception because it's like the bonus range breakpoints is very valuable stat seems like, and I can see that because I was trying to use bow and you definitely want the range. So the bonuses to the character's starting attributes were reduced. Here are some images. I will link this thread to the description so you can read it by yourself if you want to. So let's continue here. All those changes will require like some additional changes, and it will be better maybe for like building your characters because it will be more meaningful I guess. So we will see how that will works out. So yeah, we will see how we can build the characters. So the next one is the learning abilities. So from the feedback they saw that like the system is too restrictive and irritating to some players, and unsurprisingly many people were like resetting trader stock for editing the save files, I guess in order to get books, because from what I saw in the tutorial you get books and you can learn the skills from there. So that's how the abilities were learned most of the time, and it's like I don't want to say like bypassing the mechanic, but like it's easier to do rather than going in the world and getting stuff. So yeah. So now, so they are reworking the structure of every ability tree in the game, and it should look cleaner and provide better indication of the ability tiers and stuff. I had a lot of problems with it as I started the tutorial. I had like points and I couldn't open everything, but it might be because I didn't have the books, so it was difficult. I didn't know like what's going on, so okay. So now they will have the most ability trees will have significantly more starting paths. So that's interesting. So because from what I saw, there was like 1 or 2 skills at the start, but now if you can choose, like let's say from the 4, that's cool. You have more choices to make. So that's, I think, a really good choice. Some ability trees have now a new type of link. It's a node, and it indicates the order to unlock the abilities below them. You first need to unlock like the ability link to them. So before you get this, you need all these to like continue further to another layer, basically. So these changes will reduce highly prominent power spikes and determine the overall balance. So you will no longer be quickly cherry pick like the active abilities while ignoring everything else. So there will be different things to consider, and since you cannot rush for certain things, I believe you need to like focus on certain things. So yeah, so before the rework, as you can see here, they are mentioning the thing. So before the rework, the deadly combo of incineration and melting ray would be unlocked just after putting 2 points into pyromancy. But now you will have to learn learn all 8 prerequisite abilities before you gain access to it. So you will become, so to sum it up, expect mages to become less powerful. So I don't know like about the mages. From the like one ability that I had played with, looked okay, but I don't know like what kind of character are possible there. And since there's like a lot of talent trees that you can do, so you can do like multiple runs with different weapons, different gears maybe, or different things to focus on. So I can see it being a lot of fun to like play with the game over and over and test different things, or maybe even on one character if you get a chance and don't die. So yeah. So at the same time, the opening tiers are much more flexible. So the new system will provide you with more opportunities to grab few starting abilities to round up your build. So you won't become like immediately overpowered, but it will be like I guess a steady progression maybe. So we will see how the balance will go. I guess I didn't get too far in unlocking much abilities or anything, so yeah, I don't know. Like I can't comment on that much. With the exceptions of the first tier, abilities now have attribute requirements. So you will, if you want to focus on something specific, like let's say you will need like the sword or the shield, you probably will need either vitality or strength. That's what I imagine. So yeah, so as an alternative, learning them from treatises, I don't know what it is. Still, we don't know the system. They still don't want the system to be way too restrictive, and requirements should be like, I guess, average. So for instance, if an ability will require 6 combo invested into strength and ability, you can unlock it by putting all 6 points into either strength or agility, or by putting 2 points to strength for agility. So yeah, that's good. That's good. Like that's fine. So you can choose what attributes you are gonna spend, and by that you can unlock certain things. So it's not like you need to spend, as it says here, like strength or agility. So you can just spend one and it should be enough. So that's okay. But I mean, yeah, it's still too restrictive to a certain point. So we will see like how the characters can like progress or how it will go. So in the addition to the treatises, starting abilities can also be unlocked by trainers for a price, of course. There are trainers in the game, okay? Most trainers are Osbrook and Witchfire PC, who are already familiar with. I'm not. So okay, which means you'll be unlocked new ability trees, except for magic and dual building. And trainers or which belong to there, looking for relevant tricks. Okay. And treatises are no longer sold by village merchants. I don't know what it is. Is there those books that let you learn the skills? Oh, and so since they are not sell, you will need to search for them in the dungeons. Point of interest is buy them from designated traders. Scribes was also reduced. Instead of selling every single book in Aldor, he will only have a small selection. So I guess the mages were really overpowered because you could like abuse the book buying maybe. Huh. Sounds interesting. And many passives as well as some activities were massively reworked to increase their usefulness and versatility. So yeah, the character progression will be definitely changed from what I can tell. So I guess from what we learned in this month before they release this patch, after that we can throw everything away and learn the game again. But yeah, we will have some general idea and learn the new things and like how things work. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a try and see how the game, like the character progression works, and get into the world and like explore, so we can get familiar to certain with certain things, and then when the patch drops we'll see how that works. So yeah, I guess that covers today the devlog. So that's it, I guess. Thank you guys for watching and see you in the next one.